try to teach you the guitar piece Hobo Lala by João Gilberto, Brazilian singer and guitarist. Some of the chords we're going to come across are you know, jazzy, so I'll show you a couple of them in advance. Just play the open strings. E, G, E, D, G, B. It's an E minor 7 chord. If you move it up to, which is like a bar chord, you're using these 2 fingers. You can play it all over. That's one of the chords we'll be using. And then there's the major 7, F major 7. It's like an A minor chord with your index finger on the first fret of the low E string. So you got to rearrange your fingers. That's movable too. F major 7, G major 7, A major 7, etc. So I'll just get those 2 out of the way. There's a lot more than that, but it's a short song, but it's chock full of movement. So the way we're going to start it is with a rhythm, and the rhythm goes, I learned this by ear, so if you want to call me on a technicality, I'll probably concede, but I think I got it down pretty well. So here's the opening, the rhythm. Got that? Watch this. Okay, so I was playing those minor 7ths. That's all I was doing right there. E minor to the F sharp to the F. A lot of drop kick syncopations in the song. Okay, that's kind of the intro. Twice. Ready? Okay. A, G, G, F sharp. Now, 3 chords. The bass will go. Okay? Okay, the easy chord is the last one, which is just a B minor. The first one, I think is some kind of C sharp minor 7. I'll call off the frets to you. It's the 4th fret of the A string, 2nd fret of the D string, 4th fret of the G string, 5th fret of the B string. And it's going into, well, I'll just strum it first. It's a hard chord because you don't play it that often, so you won't be used to it. That's a F sharp 7. So it's going to the B minor. Okay? That's the first sentence. Now we got 7 notes. Okay, A, 5th fret of the E string. Then on the 4th fret of the D string and the 4th fret of the G string. that A to an A flat. 4th fret of the low E string, 4th fret of the D string, and 6th fret of the G string. Into the G major 7. Okay, so we went okay. That ta-da is in the chord. Open E minor 7. Now this is kind of an A9. What's that? C sharp, D, E. Okay, so it's an A9. Why is it an A9, or how do you play it? Open A string, 5th fret of the D string, 4th fret of the G string, 2nd fret of the B string. Nice chord. Whoops, I don't have my glasses. Okay, now we're going to, it's like an F sharp minor 7 with the B string open. So instead of doing this, you're doing to the B7. Just those four inside strings. Now another kind of drop kick. Back to the beginning. Just did this. To the G major 7. To that A9. Now we're going to go to like a delta D, they call it. Okay, so I played this note, this D, then I did these two notes on the 2nd fret of the E string and the G string. Now I take them off and play the same two strings, 1st fret, 2nd fret. I use the thumb, I go. Okay, it's just a fill. Now we're going to the B part. D, E, F, G minor 7 to a C9. That's a C7 with the D added. Now where was I? E, F, G, F major 7. F sharp diminished. Okay, so that's the 2nd fret of the low E string. Then you got these three notes. 1st fret D string, 2nd fret G string, 1st fret B string. So where was I? F major 7. G, E, F. E, F, G, A. Okay, now when you hit that A, you've got to hit this note, 2nd fret of the low E string. See, that's a F sharp minor 7. Okay, that's a B7 with a flat 9. Where were we? Back to the beginning. Okay, so there's that B7 flat 9, open B string, 3rd fret G string, back to the open B string. Back to the beginning. Now this is like alright, so what is it? That's not important. It's like a B minor. It's like those 3 notes in the B minor. It's like the G major 7, except it's up 1. So you got to rearrange your fingers. Got that? 2, G minor 7. There's your back to your delta D. It's a D chord with the F sharp in the bass. Slide these both down. So I'm going. Just these 2 notes moving. So let's do that again. There's your A9. To a C sharp diminished. Give it a wiggle. Okay, what is a C sharp diminished? I'm using the inside 4 strings, which is the 4th fret of the A string, 5th fret of the D string, 3rd fret of the G string, 5th fret of the B string. And here's your final chord. Okay, that's like a D chord. If you were to take a C and move it up 2, okay, and leave the B string and the E string open, that's the chord. Okay? What I'm doing is I've got all my 5 fingers on the strings. The thumb is behind the strings, the other ones are beyond the strings. So I'm doing I'm rolling like that. But with the pinky, I'm keeping it there and sliding it down. And it comes to rest on the E string, but it doesn't play the E string. And just in case I use this finger, because it's free to just muffle that in case I overshoot my target there. Okay? So there it is. It's a very short song, as I said. It's only like a minute long, but there's a lot of action and a lot of dive bombing with the chords. I still make a lot of mistakes playing it. I don't have fingernails. It's just one thing I can't do. I also play the piano, and that clickety click with the fingernails is just unbearable. So, If you have the nails, you'll probably make it sound a lot snappier, a lot better than I do, but I'm just here to show you the chords and kind of how to barrel your way through it. So have fun. Good luck.